What is going on, guys? We are
Seeking Spirits.
And tonight we are at one of the most haunted mansions in New York, if not the most haunted mansion.
We're at Kreischer Mansion.
Hell yeah.
Interesting thing about this place is that not a lot of people have actually got to investigate here, so we are super lucky to be here. Really excited.
We really are. I mean, I think it's only two other channels. Colin from the Paranormal Files has been here, and he came here with the New York Post, so he's been here twice. And then Sam and Colby.
Yeah.
But other than that, not a lot of teams on YouTube or on TV have investigated. I think maybe Portals to Hell came, but that's like, if I had to guess,
that's a full production though.
Yeah, if I had to guess, probably somewhere between 5 to 8 teams, which is nothing compared to like places we go to like Bedhurst where it's like thousands of teams.
Right.
So this place probably has a lot of spirits that are ready to communicate.
And we will say that while they were out getting pizza, stuff was already happening. So we ate the spooky pizza and now we're ready to like hop into it, but paranormal activity has already started, so it's bound to be an interesting night.
It's gonna be a fun one. And tonight we are joined by our good friends Kyle and Brittany. So Kyle, what's your vibe check on tonight?
I think it's gonna be a weird night.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a weird night last night, and this place is very unique. It's almost got like a fun house effect, so yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. I got a sweatshirt about this.
What about you, Brittany?
I'm Team Basement. Team Basement all the way.
Okay, it was a little spooky down there. The lights were flickering when he was telling us about how he's contacted the guy who died in 2005 on there, so.
The light just flickered.
Okay, alright, well we are going to go ahead and show you some other hot spots around the house, so we're going to get to that right now.
Let's go!
So actually this is the spot in the home where the most recent death happened.
Yeah, 2005, there was unfortunately somebody murdered.
Yes, someone got murdered here.
Trying to decide how I want
trying
to
to
say
dance
that.
around that, but you can't really. He was stabbed a couple times here, actually, and then he was taken out front to where a well used to be in the front yard. I will probably show you a clip of that now. And they actually drowned him in the well. And then they brought him inside and cut him up and disposed of his body in
the next part of the house where
we're going to go.
So,
which is the basement.
Shop over there.
Right now. So they actually took the body down here and chopped it up. Continued to chop it up. They did that upstairs apparently in the kitchen a little bit and brought it down to here. And then it was stuck in a furnace.
A boiler.
A boiler.
They did that because it was already scheduled to be taken out, and I think they replaced it with like a new heating system. So they essentially burned all of the evidence, and it was never found because the boiler was just removed.
Yeah, they just planned it perfectly. So the boiler would take away all the evidence. It was burned up in there, so the ashes were gone.
Yeah.
You don't know this yet. I was talking to him out in the driveway when the caretaker was leaving. He was telling me it was over $7,000. They killed him over $7,000. That's got to be Brittany and Kyle, right? Yeah, they're right above us. I was about to say.
I would imagine so. As far as room wise, it lines up.
I was like, oh.
So, but yeah, that happened over only $7,000, and it was in 2005. That's not like it's like $7,000 in like 1983. That's like 10 grand right now. That's nothing to kill someone.
Yeah.
And there was mob ties. It was mob related.
I mean, to be clear, no amount of money is worth killing.
I get that, but you know what I mean. Like people do crazy things over large amounts of money and stuff like that. But that is not a lot of money to be like like mobsters to be doing something like that. You know, you think they'd just beat someone up over that or something like that. But, you know, he said that was to send a message, and that's what happens with those mobsters and stuff. So that's crazy.
Please don't come after us.
Yeah, no, that's wild. Ridiculous. But anyway, this basement's really creepy. Apparently, they contact him a lot. I believe his name is Rob.
Yes.
So we'll probably get down here at some point tonight and try and contact Rob. When we were talking about it earlier, the lights started flickering in here. So
yeah, pretty spooky. There's actually been a lot of light flickering, but only in specific locations, which is interesting.
And it's weird because it's a lot of time when we're talking about something. We'll be like talking.
Something just went back by Dustin's head.
He looked too. I saw him look.
Yeah, it felt like something like touched my arm a little bit.
Yeah, there was like a little shadow under just now.
Okay. So I think now we're going to move to one of the other hot spots to show you where we're actually going to put the DR60 for a very exclusive EVP that you'll only hear at the end of this episode.
I'm really scared right now.
It's pretty scary down here. So
I hope that the shadows behind us caught whatever was just behind Dustin, because that was really creepy. Okay, I'm so sorry.
That's really creepy. So yeah, we're gonna go up to the room where they kept the kids when they were being punished.
Which is unhinged.
Yeah, it's very
It's a
unfortunate.
closet.
It's a little closet that they would keep the kids in when they were punished. Not very nice things happen in there. We're gonna put the DR60 in there and see if maybe we can hear from those kids.
And then we're going to come back downstairs, hang out with Kyle and Brittany. We're going to talk a little bit more about the history, some more stuff that you guys need to know, maybe some things that some other investigators have had happen to them here, the very few that have been here. And then make sure you wait till the end of the podcast, because we're going to play that DR60 from the kids' closet back for you.
Also, we are going to have a juicy preview of next week's investigation video, part 1. So you don't want to miss that.
Yeah.
But let's get going to the closet.
Great.
Oh, Nicholas, brother.
Them stairs are steep, boy.
You winded, buddy?
A little bit.
So, we are up in the closet, but there's a closet to a closet. This closet is where, unfortunately, they did punish children.
Yeah. He said not very good things happen in there.
Yeah.
Didn't go into very much detail, but I'm pretty sure we could imagine the kind of things. We're going to go ahead and put the DR60 in there, and we're going to do our open mic like we normally do. Make sure you guys stick around to the end of the episode, because that is where we're going to play this, and that's the only place you're going to hear it.
Yep.
So if you want to hear that exclusive EP, stick around. So here goes nothing.
And Dustin, make sure to wave.
Yeah. Okay, so we're here with the whole crew. Me, Lexi, Brittany, Kyle, Krusty.
Slay.
Actually, this mirror behind us is
Haunted.
allegedly a portal.
Oh, great.
Yes.
So, obviously,
Perfect placement of us.
yeah, so maybe we will get taken to the ghost convention right now.
It kind of reminds me of that movie. It was a preview at the beginning of VHS's where there was like a duck that walked through the mirror and turned on equity.
I know what you're talking
That's
about.
Lexi. We're going to throw her through the mirror.
Okay.
And she's just going to go.
Why am I getting sacrificed to the portal
Because
mirror?
you're the
easiest to throw into it.
Okay.
I got too big of a dumpy.
CDL, baby.
Kyle has such a long torso.
Yeah. I won't even fit.
Oh my gosh, ridiculous. But yeah, it's been a little creepy in here so far.
Yeah. Do you guys hear anything else while we were like off filming?
No, not yet.
No, we just heard that one loud noise when we were all together before we started. But
Yeah, what the fuck was
I don't know. Me and Dustin went down to the basement because it sounded like something heavy got tipped over in the basement.
Yeah, it was almost like a giant barrel. It
Yeah,
kept rolling.
Yeah, like a metallic. There was nothing down there. Me and Dustin checked. Nothing was out of place. There was.
I'm gonna assume it was outside for my sanity.
Yeah.
Because it was so loud.
Yeah, it was.
But
incredibly loud.
that also isn't the only thing we've heard though. The music box, you put it down over there and it was going off.
Mm-hmm.
You put your static dome down and it went off immediately.
Yeah.
Yes. And it was going off while you guys were gone. We heard a loud bang. I wish we had that on. I wish we were filming. We couldn't get the camera on quick enough because
That sounded like it was upstairs too.
Mm-hmm.
This whole place is crazy. So I'm a little spooked about tonight. But
Yeah.
it's going to be fun. But yeah, I told Lexi when we were downstairs. I didn't tell you guys. He told me when we were out front. So the guy who got murdered in 2005, it was over $7,000.
I don't want to say that's it.
No, that's what I said too.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that
obviously, like
cost
she
of a
said,
life.
yeah, there's no money worth a life, but like $7,000,
Yeah.
like,
And the brutality of it.
yeah, you didn't just beat the guy up, like.
I guess if you want to prove
Nick's
your
like,
point,
if you
I'm
owe me
gonna.
$7,000,
I'm
I'm
gonna-
kicking your ass.
I'm gonna try. No, just kidding. But yeah, so when I heard that, I was like, damn, that's brutal.
Yeah, that is. That's
That's very brutal.
$7,000 seems like wouldn't maybe go steal their car or something. I don't know, like something to get your money back, or just be like, hey, if you don't pay me, like
Not even a new car.
Yeah,
Used
that's-
car.
Yeah, that's crazy. And it's 2005, so that's like $10,000, right?
Yeah.
It's not like it was like 1983.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that would be like $40,000 or something stupid, right? I don't know, but it's like
yeah, that is a little. It's kind of shocking.
it is, right? When he told me that, I was like, let's take it back. But he was like, yeah, it's the mob. They had to prove a point. And like that's.
But the house is worth so much, so you would think like $7,000 in comparison to like this home is kind of buck wild nasty, if you're asking me.
Well, they didn't. He wasn't actually. I don't think he was associated with the house.
Yeah.
The guy who got murdered.
No, the people doing the murdering.
I don't think. I think they knew the caretaker, and that was it. So the caretaker helped facilitate it.
It was just a spot for them.
Yeah, it was a spot because it was like so out in the middle of like because it was way less developed then I think, and it was like
that's fucked
kind
up.
of tucked away, and they
yeah,
had the plan.
Murder somebody in my house.
Well, he was
in the mob
too, I believe. Allegedly, all of this. I don't want to say anything incorrect.
For entertainment purposes only.
But yeah, creepy. Also, I mean, not to just, but there's apparently 2 kids who run around here a lot. What was it?
Henry
and Oliver? Was it? No.
So I think it was an A name, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, come to us.
Yeah, it'll come to us. Sorry.
Maybe they'll tell us.
Yeah, we'll get that. Alfred and Henry. That was it. Yeah. So Alfred and Henry run around here a lot. I'm pretty sure when Colin was here, like they heard kids like running around and yelling and screaming like the whole night.
I'm pretty sure. Didn't Sam and Colby come here with Call Me Chris and Selena Spooky Boo?
Yes, they did.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure it was either Chris or Selena. I want to say it was Chris. Up on the 3rd floor, got very sick, or like she had to sit down. She was not feeling well. I'll have to like check myself on that.
You're right.
It's been
it was
a while.
It was by that terrace. Yeah.
Yeah, since I've watched the video because I watched it when it first came out. But like, she is a very sensitive person, so it's gonna be interesting to go spend some time up there.
See if it affects you. Miss sensitivity. Oh, see if it affects Kyle. Apparently, Kyle's sensitive
Yeah,
too.
that's true.
We'll see.
Gee, you've been opening up like a book.
Oh,
jeez.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they might not even see much of last night because we were just live streaming it, but we had a crazy night last night. So if it's anything like that tonight,
oh man,
we're in for a treat.
Yeah, we are.
It's gonna get weird.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
So also there was the death of Edward, one of the sons of the Kreischer family, and they're not sure whether it was unaliving or a murder. They're not sure.
Well, isn't that what unaliving is?
Well,
unaliving of thyself.
Okay.
They don't know. I guess we were told we don't know if it was suicide or it was a murder.
Yeah.
Right.
I was just avoiding the word.
Yeah.
But
We'll just put a
I'll
duck
believe
over
it.
your
I'll
head.
believe it.
It's fine.
Kyle's so straight face.
He only has one face. He told me.
Oh my god.
Sometimes the eyes get bigger, but that's about
That's about it. Oh gosh. But yeah, so we don't know exactly what happened. I guess the kicker of it all is that 6 months after he passed, his wife married the doctor who
Pronounced
him
dead.
dead. So
And he lived relatively close, like a block away.
that's about as sus as it gets.
Yeah.
So
We should also mention, because I don't think that we mentioned the original person that built this house. He was a German brick maker, and ironically enough, he actually made the fireproof brick, but
this whole town like burned down before he came here. That's why he came, and then he did
yes,
fire.
but one of his factory ended up burning
Yeah,
down.
that too. Yep.
And I guess maybe he hadn't invented the brick then.
Yeah, no, it hadn't been made yet. He was making it in said factory. That's
So,
unfortunate.
Yeah,
But
and then the second house isn't here anymore.
Yep.
Did that burn down?
I don't know if he didn't say it burned down, but it's not. It's just not there.
Yeah. There was 2 other houses, right? There was
Yeah,
3 total.
Yeah, so it was this house. He had a house for his son, and then one for him in the back. So there was 3 houses total. They overlooked the factory, so you could see all the ships coming in and out, watch the inventory and stuff like that. And then he had like housing for all his employees down there and stuff. He opened a saloon, all these things. So he basically like ran the whole town.
Yeah, company town.
He also told us a story about how whenever his workers didn't show up at work, he would get in his car, go around town, find them, still pay them for the day, and then bring them into work.
Yeah.
Come in.
Like, get your ass in
Get
there.
your ass in. And then they had to rename the town. It was Kreischerville, wasn't it? And then they went to war with the Germans, and they were like, "That's too German. Please change it." So they changed it to Charleston, which is the other son's name. So this whole place is just reaming with history from them, not just this house, but the whole area.
Yeah.
So it's
It's
kind of crazy.
gonna be pretty interesting to see what we get. Already got getting stuff, so I'm ready to.
Yeah, I'm ready to get right into it and see what's gonna happen.
Same. So I guess maybe we should go upstairs, listen to the EVP that's
Yes.
exclusive only to this video.
True.
And once we do that, maybe we just start our investigation upstairs.
guess we'll have to do that then.
Vibe it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll vibe it out.
Sounds
All
good.
right.
All right.
Well, we'll see you there.
Bye.
I think about up here makes me a little uneasy if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I get this like.
I don't feel bad, but I,
I get
feel
this
it's
weird
there.
like. I don't say it's a heart palpitation.
Can you see? So we're gonna listen to the open mic we put in that closet. I'm a little scared. There's 7 minutes on it. I will cut out the bullshit of us talking on the way in and out, but let's see. This is me yelling, leaving the room. We said like 7 times.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta back that up. Also,
Back that
both
ass
of our
up.
stomachs are going fucking nuts. We're 2 minutes in. There's like a lot of talking already.
I feel like I just keep hearing them say Nick and Lexi, Nick and Lexi.
I definitely heard it say your name, and then I saw Brittany's face when I thought it said my name, and I was like, ah.
That's what all I keep hearing is Nick and Lexi, Nick and Lexi.
Oh, well, I'm gonna back that up for a few seconds because that was a lot of talking.
Also,
there.
please hold. Did you guys hear that
Yes.
fucking bang?
I did not.
Yeah, I heard. It sounded like. To me, it sounded like footsteps.
Okay.
Only a
Like
couple
from
though,
what
like
direction?
that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like-
both y'all looked that way at the same time.
Not on this floor, like down below, maybe.
Yeah, I thought that it was like a bang downstairs. I didn't. After I heard the first thing, I was like, I'm checked out. Fuck.
Yeah, it's
It's just-
I thought I just heard it again. I don't know what I heard, but it sounded to me like I heard the one loud bang, and then there was another, almost like 2 steps
Oh,
or something.
This is gonna be great.
Great.
All right.
We're doing good.
Ready?
Pause. Did Joe just hear that like out loud like whisper, like audible
No.
whisper?
no.
I swear on everything. I just heard like like out loud whisper, like one of you all just whispered.
No.
I
No,
wonder if
no.
they're like next to you whispering in your ear, like, you getting
I
shot?
wasn't. Not been in Oklahoma this weird, but
Okay, well now we're up to Nick and Lexi and Kyle.
I actually did also hear earlier.
Did you hear that again? There was like a voice. I swear to God,
No.
it was right over there.
I'm gonna vomit. I'm so scared right now. I think it might have said Dustin as well. It
It's
was like
so hard. It's so much easier to listen back to
Is
the.
it bad that I'm gonna feel like left out if a ghost doesn't
It's-
say my name?
it's 100% going to say your name.
At some
In the
point.
basement, where
It's
it's
like-
the least wanted place I would like for it.
It sounds like it's chatter, like
Yeah,
people
Mhm.
talking back and forth.
we get it all the time. That's why I love doing this because it's like anytime you set it down and don't say anything, it's almost like they're either conversating between each other or they're like, hey, like look at those guys, like what are they doing? Like
that's exactly
trying to
what
be
it
like
sounds
quiet,
like.
yeah, like
Yeah.
is that like oh I think that's Nick, that's Lexi, that's
It
Kyle.
also sounds to me like specifically because they at first were saying our names back and forth, and then before it said Kyle, it did definitely say Dustin one time. Maybe because we were in there
We were
and
the
we
ones who put it
said
down.
that we were gonna put it down. It almost sounds like kids to me being like Nick and Lexi, like trying to remember a name like you would when you were in grade school.
Mhm.
Nick, Lexi, Dustin, Nick,
Yeah.
Lexi.
Ooh, all right, we still have like 4 minutes left, so.
Gee.
That says something like, I saw them down in the basement, or something like that. Listen.
Great.
I hear basement.
Over there. What was that? It was like something.
What are they doing?
Play it again. Or are they talking?
Oh, you know what I think that is?
What?
I think they're talking about the recorder. I think it said, it's over there. It's sitting on the ground. Listen.
Oh. That's outside, never mind.
What's
So
it?
now it's gone.
What was it like? Oh.
It was like if somebody yelled, but there was no reverb to the voice.
Dude, this place is creepy. Okay. That's what I think it is.
Hold
Like,
on.
I think they're like, yeah, it's over there. It's on the ground.
Yeah, let's bring this in.
Okay.
Yeah, bring it
Bring it
in.
in, team.
It's a
Do you hear them? That one
Clear.
was
That's
really clear.
That's a
Do you hear
female.
them?
There's a female voice too.
It says.
What?
I swear to God.
What? Why are you looking at me?
No, because you and Dustin are the only ones that were here when I said this. It says, go give him a hug, go give him a hug.
Does it really?
I swear to God, because I told the ghosts maybe to give you a hug when you got back, and I said, don't scare Brittany. But I said you can hug Nick. I just didn't want them to scare you, so.
It does.
Yep.
But it sounds like they're like laughing.
Did it say Lexi said to? Listen. Lexi.
What's he doing?
Yeah.
Give him a hug. It said it again.
So he said, how do I give him a hug?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear something?
Yeah, what was it? It said they said it twice.
Come down there.
I hear take them down. Not. I don't think it's like take them down, but it sounds like take them down.
Also,
Take them down.
Maybe saying like take
Hold
the
on.
kids downstairs.
It kind of makes sense though with it saying its names. It's almost like, okay, I'm going to show you who everybody is. So
Mhm.
Nick, Lexi,
Mm-hmm.
Kyle, Dustin, Brittany. These are the ones you're supposed to give a hug to.
And then, did you hear that?
What'd you hear?
There was like a high pitched whistle. Nobody
No.
fucking heard
Know
that?
anyone's nose?
No.
No. Okay. On that, it also sounded like after it said, go give him a hug, go give him a hug. It's like, how do I give him a hug? And then they were like, go downstairs. And then they said, don't scare Brittany.
I was waiting to hear if they said that.
They said, don't scare Brittany after they were trying to explain to the kids. And then they said, how do I give him a hug? I think it's the kids, though.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder
Like
what.
chattering between each other.
Yeah. I wonder how that timing lines up with me seeing somebody start to come in.
That's what I was
and
thinking.
then I reacted. They thought I got scared and went away because they weren't supposed to scare me.
Well,
Yeah.
Interesting.
I wonder if they did go downstairs, will we hear them come back and say, "Oh, I tried" or something?
Or maybe
Like
they're
something, you know what I
a
mean?
minute left.
Maybe
Go like
they're
the
still making their
timeline.
game plan, but then we started coming up.
And they're like,
Yeah.
I bet you they're like, oh, they're coming. Or something like that,
Yeah.
probably
Mhm.
soon. All right, let's see. We're close.
I know. As soon as he turned it on, I heard it.
Looking at me.
They're coming upstairs. Stomach.
No, but what is that? Almost like I
I think it says, I don't know, I didn't really hear the hide, but after then I said, like, I think it heard, like, in the room over there. Because I think they're, like, realizing, like, oh, they're coming upstairs and they're going to come grab this thing they put on the ground. So, like, we're in here, we need to, he's like, go hide in that room over there. Oh, and there's the reflection
I know
of
you
the
keep
back.
looking behind me.
Because the reflection of this is perfectly lit up in the thing, so I keep trying to, like, catch and see if I see something, because I always feel like if you're looking at something, it doesn't happen. So I feel like if maybe they don't realize that I can see them in the reflection. If I keep looking, I might see it, so. In that room over there. Right now. Let's go. Henry. Henry.
That was really clear.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
Wait, back that up one more time. I'm sorry. My stomach.
I think it's, let's go in that room over there. Come on, Henry, let's go. In that room over there.
Henry.
Over here. now it's us. Then so it's like, I see him, hide.
That's
And then it's
that's incredible.
That's
Yeah.
the
I'm
best.
telling you.
That's the best like open mic night we've
Yeah.
ever got on since we've been doing the podcast,
The podcast one.
open mic.
The whole reason I did it was because of the one I did at Old Hospital. I just left it on the floor while we were taking a break. And I came back and like I had a conversation with people like, do you see them? Of course I fucking see them. And I was like, why don't I just watch them? Because they just talk.
That's so interesting because it's 100% intelligent.
Yeah, like it
Mhm.
heard
Yes.
you. It was able
They're
to tell
here.
who we
They
all
see
were.
us.
And that's why I looked at you because I was like, I can't. I would look at Dustin, but I can't see him behind the light. I can't see.
And you
so I was
said-
like, I know you know that I said go
Mm-hmm.
hug Nick because I was
Wow.
like, I want Nick to get like
Rocked.
Yeah.
it's not that I want you to get rocked, but I want
She
you
wants
to
you to
have
have
an
the full
experience
experience.
that's
Have the
going.
full experience.
I think that if you have an experience like that it will actually open you up more.
This is her excuse for me getting rocked.
Excuse?
Yeah.
Intelligence in that is
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I've done a lot of EVPs. That shit's nuts.
Yeah.
Like continuing conversation. Like if you just left the recorder running 24 hours, you would just have chatter.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, ever since I did that one at Old Hospital, I was like, why don't people do this more? And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to be the one to do it. So I was like, we're doing this at the end of every podcast because it's always either a conversation or shit talking. Like
Yeah.
a lot of time I'll hear
those
like,
fucking assholes.
what the
Yeah.
fuck are they doing? Like they're mad. Like they might even be talking to themselves, but they're like, what am I going to put in my
Mhm.
space? Like I'm fucking, or it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? It's like conversating. It's crazy. Or it's residual sometimes. Like I've caught residual stuff. Like at a Old Hospital, it was like, there was like, get back in bed, get in your bed. And it's like, they're probably not saying that to, if
No,
I,
you're just
that was like,
picking that up.
I'm
Yeah.
catching that. So it was like a mix. And that's when I was like, this is such a good way to actually hear them. It just sucks because it's so long, but like, it's good.
No,
I
that's-
love doing
But
it.
that was straight up.
Instantly confirmed who at least one of the kids is
I
here.
can't believe it said
Yeah.
Henry. That was the
Well,
craziest
and
part.
I think it was probably Alfred that was like, Henry, get your ass
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
Like, come on, run.
But just think about that.
Mhm.
Said all of our names, so
Yeah.
you're fully aware that we're here.
Yes.
Mhm.
You said ask them to give them a hug. They heard that.
And
They're
it's so
aware of that.
specific.
They know we're here. They're trying to basically hide from us a little bit.
They can see
Yeah.
exactly where we are.
Like
Mhm.
that's crazy. All from one EVP.
Oh,
Yeah.
just me.
Yeah.
I just put it on the ground and even ask him.
I mean,
Walked
sometimes
away.
you can investigate
hunting
12
done.
hours and not get
Get
that.
that. Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
And
It's crazy.
I'm almost certain that when it was talking about us in the basement,
Mhm.
that's when it said Dustin's name and it said, I went behind him.
Oh, and then you felt them get.
I could have
Bless you.
swore it said, Dustin, I went behind him.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be able to hear it better when I record it for some reason. That was intense.
That was crazy. So you guys aren't going to want to miss,
Part one.
yeah.
Because that's just the end of the podcast. So make sure you stick around for a teaser for part one that's coming up next. But
And-
this is going to get fucking crazy.
Yeah. So we're going to roll that right now. Bye.
Did you want to say something?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Frog. What? Oh, what was that?
Good help. You tell me who.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Weird is that that hasn't gone off once.
Yeah.
The music box. The static dome did though.
What do you? Oh my
No.
God.
Something just moved behind the table. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like this room now.
Whoa.
What was that? Time's a ticket.
I'll use this noise and put it over top of it.
Can we all make one real quick?
3.
Oh.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.